If you own a ceramic coated car, you already know how easy it is to maintain and how great of a job it does at protecting the finish. But ceramic coated cars don't wash themselves. So today we're going to be talking about 3 ways that you can maintain your ceramic coated car. Number 1 is a touchless car wash. Number 2 is a rinseless wash that you can do at home. And number 3 is a pressure washer using a bucket and microfiber towels. By far the quickest and easiest way to wash your ceramic coated car is a touchless car wash. Today we're at the Patriot Auto Spa here off of James River Freeway and Kansas Expressway in Springfield, and we're going to be testing it out to see how it does. So we just took it through the touchless car wash and it did a pretty good job. You can notice on the back fenders, especially whenever you get up close, that there's still a little bit of dirt and some water spots everywhere. But for not making any contact with the car, the touchless car wash is a pretty good option. The soaps that they use are a little bit harsher than what we would like for the ceramic coating. So if all you're ever doing is taking it through the touchless car wash, it can degrade the coating over time, which is why we recommend really only doing it whenever the weather's really cold outside or when you're on a road trip or really just in between those hand washes. One super important thing to mention here is because the car isn't 100% totally clean, I would not recommend taking a microfiber towel and drying the paint afterwards. You just have to be extremely careful since there's still dirt on the car. If you're using a dry microfiber towel, you can push the dirt into the paint and scratch it. So you want to be super careful with touching the vehicle at this point. Another thing to mention, because we don't recommend drying the car with a towel when you're done going through, you do run the risk of water spotting. So what we recommend is using some kind of blower or air compressor to try to dry off the majority of the water. The blower here at the car wash helps to get off some of it, but you still run the risk of water spotting. What we recommend if you do notice water spotting is use some kind of dedicated water spot remover or give us or your local detailer a call as quick as possible and we can get that taken care of for you. So now that we're done with the touchless wash, we're gonna pull it over into a wash bay and actually give it a thorough contact wash. That way we can prevent any kind of scratches or swirling and get the car 100% totally clean. To do our contact wash, we're here at the Blue Iguana Car Wash. We like this one because it's unlimited time, so we can hang out here for as long as we need. The contact wash is gonna be your best bet for maintaining your ceramic coated car. Unlike the touchless car wash, actually making friction and making contact with the paint is going to help to maintain that ceramic coating. Without making contact with the ceramic coating, it can get clogged and fail prematurely, which is why we recommend doing a contact wash at least once a month. Today, I brought with me a bucket, some shampoo, a few microfiber towels, and then a few drying towels. You can also bring with you, if you'd like, a wheel bucket to clean your wheels with special brushes for that. All self-serve car washes have brushes here for you, but we're not gonna be using these. These are gonna be a little bit too aggressive for your paint and could scratch it. So the first step is to clean the wheels. I'm gonna start out by pressure washing the wheels and giving it a good rinse, and then I'm gonna move on to a dedicated wheel and tire spray. To be honest, I don't worry about doing a deep clean on the wheels except for every few months, but today I'm gonna at least hit the faces of it. We use this brush for the wheel barrels, this one, the green one for the wheel faces, and the stiffer blue one for the tires. I'll put all these brushes in the description for you to check out. You can also use this time to pressure wash into your fender wells to kind of get all of the grime out from underneath the car. Next, we're gonna fill our bucket up with a little bit of pH neutral soap. I'll put a good soap in the description of the video. Pro tip, if your vehicle is super dirty and hasn't been cleaned in a while, we recommend using some kind of pre-soak before you make contact with it. So spray the vehicle down with your pre-soak, let it sit for a minute, pressure wash it off, and then you can come back behind and make contact with the vehicle. This extra step will help ensure that you're not causing any kind of swirling or scratches and that the majority of the dirt is getting washed away before you ever touch the paint. We recommend using Dark Fury. We're using it 20:1, but you can also use any kind of paint safe degreaser. Just make sure that you're doing it in the shade and that the panels are cool before you spray it on. We're gonna move on to washing the paint. I'm gonna start off by giving a good rinse to the front of the car and really just trying to get off most of the surface level dirt and any of the bugs or bird poop that might be on your truck. Pro tip, grab your hose whenever you're walking around the car so it doesn't swing and hit the vehicle. Now that the vehicle's all rinsed, we're gonna reach into our bucket and grab a microfiber towel. I'm gonna fold this into fourths, and I'm gonna work it one panel at a time, top to bottom. I'm gonna split the hood up into two parts here, and I'm just maintaining very minimal pressure, nothing crazy. Once I get to the end of there, I'm gonna flip my microfiber towel and then work this panel top to bottom. After every panel, I'll make sure to flip my microfiber towel until I run out of sides. And then when I've run out of sides, I'll go grab a new towel or make sure to rinse this one out really good. Don't forget you've got 8 sides to your microfiber towel. Once you're done with the 4 sides on the front, you can flip it to the back. Another pro tip, be careful whenever you're climbing up on your car like this. When we're all finished washing the car, we're ready to rinse it. Now that the vehicle is all the way clean, we can safely dry it. I brought one of these vortex blowers to help, but this car wash also has air compressors near the vacuum stalls up front that you can use to help dry it off. I'll put a link in the description of the videos for you to pick one of these up if you want. Now, even with having some kind of blower or air compressor, we still recommend drying it with a towel just to get all the remaining minerals that might be left behind. Another pro tip is to spray some kind of rinseless wash in a spray bottle onto your door jambs and just wipe these down whenever you're done washing your car. Another pro tip, if you want to get your wheels completely clean, you can go over them one more time at the end with your rinseless wash and just dry them with your microfiber towel. And when you're done drying your wheels, you can also use this time to tire shine. Contact washing is definitely our preferred way to wash a ceramic coated vehicle, but I'm gonna show you one more final method that you can do at home. For our third wash method, we're going to be doing a rinseless wash. All you're gonna need for this is a bucket with a few microfiber towels in it, 1 or 2 drying towels, some kind of rinseless wash, and a sprayer of some sort with a rinseless wash inside. It's important to make sure on this step that your vehicle isn't super dirty or caked in mud. If you have a ton of bugs, bird poop, or mud on the vehicle, you want to make sure you go with a touchless wash or do the standard contact wash. For our wash bucket, we're going to be putting 1 ounce of our rinseless wash per 2 gallons of water. And for my sprayer, whether you're using a spray bottle or a pump sprayer, I'm going to be using 1 ounce per container. So if you're using a spray bottle here, I'm just gonna go ahead and give every part of the vehicle just a quick mist. The pump spray is a little bit quicker, but if you don't have one, this works just fine. If you were in the shade, you can do the whole car at once, but if you're in the sun, I would definitely break it up and only do 1 panel or a few panels at a time. The reason that we're doing this is so you can let the rinseless wash start to lift up the dirt, and it'll make it a little bit easier whenever you come behind with your microfiber towel. Now that we're done spraying our rinseless wash on the vehicle, we're gonna go ahead and grab our microfiber towel, again folding it into fourths, and start working it just like we did for the contact wash, top to bottom, working 1 panel at a time. When you're working top to bottom here, super important just to use really light pressure. You don't wanna dig in with your microfiber towel. And when this towel is all the way done and you've used all 8 sides, I'm gonna throw it to the side and I'm gonna grab a new fresh microfiber towel. Now that we're done washing the car, I'm gonna come back over with the pump sprayer and a dry microfiber towel. You may have noticed it starts to dry, so I'm just gonna spray a few more spurts of this and we can then dry the car to make sure that it is streak free. If you're working in the sun, I would recommend just drying the panel as soon as you're done washing it. And then again, go 1 panel at a time, and that'll avoid leaving any kind of streaks or water spots in the sun. So a rinseless wash is a great way to maintain your ceramic coated car without all the fancy equipment. You can even do this in your garage, so it can be a good thing to do in the wintertime when it's really cold or when it's really hot in the summer. Just make sure that your car isn't too dirty, work top to bottom, and use a fresh side of your microfiber towel on every panel. So there you go. Those are your 3 ways to wash your ceramic coated car. While ceramic coatings are great and they make maintaining your car easier, they don't replace washing it. You still need to hand wash your vehicle. If you guys have questions about products or anything that we're using, just drop them in the comments or send us an email, info@belkmobiledetailing.com. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. We do recommend getting some kind of professional maintenance detail done once every 6 to 12 months. so that way we can go in and do some kind of deeper clean. But these are great techniques and wash practices that you can do in between those deeper maintenance washes.